Hello, welcome back to another day of Baldur's Gate. This would be 18th map we're about to do.
If you insist.
Oh, and right off the bat, we have a half-ogre to fight. Oh, this looks like death. Bad. Wasn't expecting to get a fight right off the start the second I stepped onto the map. Oh, it's a lot of missing. Oh my goodness. A 1, a 4.
If you insist.
Okay. So first off, now that that fight's out of the way, I have to apologize because I think the last 2 or 3 videos that I recorded all were without audio. So me, like a dumb noob, am with my little face in the corner, talking, but absolutely nothing could be heard. So I don't blame anyone for not spending more than 2 seconds in that video unless they realize that there's no audio involved. That being said, I hope it's working now. The second issue is that my computer's been really laggy. But the only thing it's been laggy with is running OBS at the same time that I'm playing Baldur's Gate. I cannot figure out why this is, because prior to installing Windows 10, I did not have that kind of problem. So, in between the last video and this video, I ended some processes that were running.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Okay. Stop where you are, throw down your weapons and cooperate. No one will be hurt. If you don't, then y'all die. A very distant decision on your part. What does you want with us, and who are you? I don't surrender. Stupid, stupid, now you die. No, I don't. Retreat back to here. Pull out a bow. I'm gonna shoot at you. Now that you're close. Back to my... Okay. You might have some friends around the corner that I'll have to deal with in a second. So I ended some processes that were running in the background. And hopefully that'll speed it up a little bit. I wouldn't have thought that the programs running were making that big of an impact. Just some different like update stuff and some like, oh, this program's running to check if there's going to be updates, that kind of dumb stuff. It seems already like it's running a little bit better, but it's also on a screen that's not raining, because the more lag problems always seem to happen when the game is raining. so we'll see how it goes. I don't want to go backtrack and go over every little thing I did in the last 3 maps because I missed the audio, but biggest issue out of all of it was I lost the scroll case I had in my inventory. This scroll case right here was just all of a sudden gone. I didn't drop it, I didn't sell it. I went back and I checked the store vendor on a load game, like I reloaded a save file that was a little bit further, a little bit older and checked and I didn't have it and the storekeeper didn't have it and I could not find out where it went. Some fisherman guy.
You need something, stranger?
Keep your voice down, will you? It's hard enough getting the hang of fish wrangling business without you scare them all away. Hey, I apologize. I definitely don't want to mess up somebody's fishing. Thank you. It's not my true calling. I much prefer the mines. But I also prefer remaining alive. It is simply not a safe time to be a man of the deep. I have to feed the family somehow, though. I feel for you. So I went back and actually watched very carefully my old video. See if I could find out where the scroll case went missing.
Hello, pal.
And apparently when I rescued some guy who was crazy and took him back to the church, and when I did that, I was rewarded with a potion, but my inventory was full, and the scroll case was the first thing in my inventory, so it automatically dropped my scroll case on the floor before it teleported me over to the church for the dialogue scene. And when I went back to the map, I didn't actually go back to that specific spot, so I never saw that my stuff was sitting on the floor. So I just quickly went back and picked it up and then resaved it. So here's another fisherman guy. A hearty welcome to you. Come to test your mettle against the denizens of the waters, have you? A fine profession it is. And I've not enjoyed myself so in ages. Simply ages. Stay by the water in case I met you with torches, don't you? Pardon me for noticing, but you seem a touch, oh how shall I say, like this. Stay by the water in case I come at you with torches. I fail to catch your meaning, eh? Catch? Yeesh, quite the stoic bunch of prudes, aren't you? No matter, I shall put the brightest shine on the day that I can, regardless of how unappreciative the audience. Torlo appreciates my good humor, don't you, Torlo? Say, don't you, Torlo? Bit moody, that fellow. Torlo, the other fisherman guy I talked to? Yeah. Let's see, what other stupid thing? Like, obviously you can see that the background's dark because I'm playing this in the middle of the night. Because it's the only time I can play without screaming 4-year-olds in the background. Or singing, or giggling, or other things. Let's see. What are my options? So I was totally thinking, I was walking around and I was like, oh, I can't fit all this stuff in my inventory. I was dropping arrows and I was dropping rings and I was dropping necklaces all over the place. Trying to figure out how I could fit it all in my inventory. When the dumb easy solution was, oh, I have a gem bag and all those rings and all those necklaces fit in my gem bag. Alright, now that he's not using the bow anymore, I'll turn back and attack the wizard some more. Sweet, I fumbled her spell. Even though she has mirror. Okay, that's fear. magic missile.
Spare no one.
Does she have any more magic missiles? Oh, and I'm dead.
If you insist.
I don't need that guy. Hand. I forgot that I left the other half of that guy's party over here. Um, so right off the bat, start with the bow. See if I can't do it in such a way that only the wizard gets on the screen.
I am so very weary.
Still got her image off, but okay, she's taken care of. Now I want to put shield back on. I can run down there and with
Spare no one.
the hobgoblin.
Forward march.
Oh, she's got a bunch of scrolls. Another drain. Chromatic orb. Fire resist. Okay. That fight wasn't too bad. I do think this is a map that has Drizzt in it somewhere. I think he's right down here.
All I wish is to continue my journey.
Okay.
Friends
Will you
await
help a
while I
stranger
must
in
suffer
need?
this
I am blessed by
tiresome
Nulls.
dance? Does the mere mention of Drizzt attract your ilk?
I'll tell him, fight your own battles. I want to shoot him in the back. I see you standing out of the field of battle. Choose your side quickly, for I will be done forthwith and need to know whether to extend my hand or my blade. I'll tell him I'll help him, but then I'll attack him. I think that may mess up the AI. So the trick fighting Drizzt that I did a long time ago was you could surround him with a wand of summoning. You just surround him with just so many monsters. And then you'd pelt him with arrows. And the AI could never figure it out. And he would just get so surrounded by the monsters, he'd never come after you. But every time you summon the monsters, it would summon, like right now, it just summoned 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4 dogs, 5 dogs. So every time you clicked it, you'd get another 5 dogs, another 5 dogs, another 5 dogs. But right now, if I were to click it, oh my gosh, Drizzt is like slaughtering those Nulls and things. And I don't think anyone's hit him yet. But apparently he's already decided that I'm an enemy. And hurt. Barely injured. So I can wait until he basically kills them all. But I got the worst thing. I got animals. And because he's a ranger, he keeps charming them. Alright. Well, I know I can't fight him. So, the old way used to do it is I would just have like 2 wizards with summoning wands, and I would just completely surround him.
All I wish is to continue my journey. Friends await while I must suffer this tiresome dance? Does the mere mention of Drizzt attract your ilk?
The other way I've done it, and previously, is you'd somehow walk over here and activate him fighting the gnolls. And for some reason, because there's gnolls over here off the screen, he would never come after you. Yeah, he would just keep standing here. Okay, that was some kind of charm. But for some reason, it doesn't look like that's working anymore. I don't remember if when I did that, I was able to do it because the dialogue never initiated, which might have been oh, come on, just so I'll have to try this a few times. Got to get Drizzt on there without actually talking to him.
All I wish is to continue my journey. Friends await while I must suffer this tiresome dance? Does the mere mention of Drizzt attract your ilk? What would you have me do? All right.
There's lots of gnolls. All right. He is, yeah, see? Now he's stuck here, he doesn't know what to do. Because there's a few gnolls right here on the edge of the screen. And they're closest to him. So it's some kind of glitch. But otherwise, he's pretty impossible. He's put in the game in a way that I think he's not meant to be fought. They had the original designers just wanted to put him in here as a famous character, give him a cameo, make people, go, oh, cool, Drizzt is in this game, but without any actual intention of making him, really killable. And he's basically immune to any magic you can throw at him with his resistance. He has a super crazy high damage and super crazy high attack speed and movement speed. So I'm sure if you came in here with a bunch of level 8s with all super good equipment and you surrounded him and started hacking at him, you might be able to do it. But my character's currently only level 5. And he didn't used to have healing, as far as I remember, and I know the last few times I played that I killed him, I saw him casting healing spells on himself when he starts to get low. So they fixed some things about the game that made it harder to kill him, like they fixed how the summoning wands work. But they've also, I think, buffed him up a little bit to make him even harder to kill. I mean, some of his gear is the best gear in the game. You're not going to get anything better for the whole rest of the game. Still just barely injured, though. I am going to go through quite a few arrows, but I was saving them up just for this. On Drizzt. As soon as he gets... Yeah. Oh, sweet. I fumbled his spell. I was going to say, as soon as he gets to barely injured, he'll probably cast a healing spell on himself. I think he can cast it twice. So maybe when he gets hit a second time, he'll cast it again. Huh. So there is gnolls right here in the shadow that are attacking him too, because he just got hit by a gnoll. When he dies, I should get a pretty considerable chunk of XP too. And I could use my magic arrows on him because they're magical, they hit a little better, but because he has the magic resistance, the extra fire damage from the fire arrows don't actually do anything to him. I'm just gonna save him. I'll just, I'll waste more arrows as long as they're just normal arrows. They're cheap. I can buy more. The gnoll hit him again. This will be the one non-roleplay black mark on my character's personality, because If anything, I could have justified attacking him saying, oh my gosh, you're a drow, I'm gonna kill you. And just be ignorant of his reputation. But I was fiddling with the dialogue options, so just pretend that's what I said. I don't know that the dialogue option that you pick changes the outcome. I don't know if the glitch will still happen if you make him an enemy right away. I've gone through quite a few arrows already, though. I mean, he's even got damage reduction. He's near death. As soon as I kill him, I'll turn on the nulls. Still got a large chunk of the map to go. I mean, Drizzt is pretty much the big thing on this map. I think there's some ogres in the corner, or maybe some more half ogres. I don't think there was any other major quest type things on this part of the map. Which is understandable. A cameo by a major novel character is all the map really needs. So got damage reduction -2. Oh yeah, 12,000. But yeah, I lost 10 reputation. My reputation. Well, I don't really know what my reputation was before that. But I imagine it was pretty good. So shield back.
Your wish?
Now another problem is there's going to be so much good loot off of Drizzt's body. I'm not sure what stuff I'm going to have to drop in order to pick it all up. He's got the 2 swords and the armor in the least.
If you insist.
And I'm not really proficient. Scimitar. The one. Or Mel's acid arrow. Well, if only they knew how much history I just rewrote by killing Drizzt as he was wandering wandering the wilderness killing gnolls. Yeah, that's it. Out of all the magical gear Drizzt carries, I get some mithril chain and scimitars. So, chain and drop some scalps. And if I Alright, well that was fun. Well, I'm sure after killing Drizzt, anything else I find on this map is gonna be less exciting.
Me will smash your face.
Well, here's an ogre.
I will crush.
Don't
I will crush.
don't kill me, Mr. Ogre.
I will crush. I will crush. I will crush.
You have invisibility. Dogs. No problem there. See, killing Drizzt is the perfect crime. If anyone comes across this, they'll just think he was killed by gnolls. Died in glorious battle.
Be quiet.
I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you give it to me. You gotta be kidding. You're one hobgoblin? Why should I do anything but kill you? Take 25 gold. Why should I help you? Why should I help you? I'm a member of the Chill Mercenary Band. You want all of my friends breathing down your neck and just keep on pissing me off. Well, right now there's just one of you, so I think we'll take our chance. You're threatening us? I think you've got things mixed up, you degenerate, foul-smelling. Before we end your miserable life, you should do some begging and maybe throw in some information about these chills. That sounds good. That's pretty awesome. Wait, hey, I'm sorry. Just don't kill me, please. I'll tell you about the chill. Alright, go on. So we're a group of mercenaries. We're part of the group been raiding the merchant caravans. I got lost in a raid a couple days back. Some of the flaming fists have been dogging my steps. There, I've told you what you wanted to hear. Thanks. I should turn around and kill you, but you're not aggressive killing me. I can forgive you and let you go away. Not so bloodthirsty. You wouldn't think so based on I pretty much hack down every single monster and person I come across without giving them a chance to talk. say, I gotta be careful with that guy. Actually had some pluses to it. Something that I've noticed when it comes to playing an RPG like this as a computer game, when you multi-class a character, I'm playing basically a fighter. All the other roles that come along with it are just support roles. The thief part of it, I only use or turn on when I'm looking for a trap or I'm trying to open a lock. Otherwise, I'm not hiding in shadows every 2 seconds, trying to backstab groups of monsters and things like that, which, I could be attempting to do, and I may attempt in the future. But I'm not, if I can't kill them in one hit, possibly 2 hits, I'm not willing to take off the armor. And my wizard roll, which why I bring this up is I've got quite a few things in my inventory to identify. I've got the cape, I've got 2 swords and an armor, some arrows, a manual, a wand. I don't want to rest every 2 seconds. Because I was walking around in armor all day, not a single one of these spells got cast. Now I need to rest. So I'm going to erase all of those, take a bunch of identifies, so that when I wake up from my resting, I can cast those. So even though I'm 1/3 wizard, I'm not casting anything except for the supplement spells that helps me identify better gear for my fighter half. So I kind of feel that the game is really heavily centered on the fighters, because wearing armor is the only way, especially as a person of one. I guess when you're a group, you can play wizard, but only because you have fighters to tank for you, stop the monsters from rushing into your wizards. And your thieves generally all end up using bows. And your cleric character ends up as a fighter who basically casts healing spells. Try rest here.
The stone tunnels of the Nashkel mines constrain your dreams tonight. The twisting depths are more a nuisance than claustrophobic now. What with the hidden marauders dead at your feet, deeper you tread, chuckling over your triumph at each body you see, pausing occasionally to wipe your boots clean or check the odd kobold for coins you might have missed. There is a sound from below, and you quickly move towards it. A door opens, and before you stands Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this specter has apparently been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you were sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope, rightfully so. You brush aside the quaint blade and bring your hands around the creature's neck. A stranger's weapon simply will not suffice in this matter. You must be certain this phantom remains among the dead. It is strange, though. Doomed as he is, Mullahay still looks somewhat relieved. His visage fades within your grasp and leaves you clutching at empty air. A puzzling turn, but of little concern. The mine is yours once again. You turn to leave, but find the exit blocked. The lone dagger has become 5. a skeletal set of claws that hovers before you. A talon extends and presses against your chest, and a hollow voice chills the air. You should use the tools you are given. It traces a line of ichor on your tunic, increasing in pressure. Listen to what is bred in the bone. There is a flash of motion as the claws push deep into your chest. You awake in an instant, the sound of mourning a welcome clamor. You're intact, and though tired, you are certainly not afraid. Your heart is not your weak spot.
Okay. So I've got the Larix Minor Drain as my ability, but I'm actually got it good. I was expecting get the heal, not the drain.
Your life ends here.
That's quite interesting. Now, I wonder, my reputation should have been pretty high, except for the fact that I just killed Drizzt. So I almost wonder if killing Drizzt didn't mess up my reputation. Reputation's got to be somewhere. Well, I'm sure I'll remember one of the for that info. My rest failed. Oh, now I'm awake. Now I can identify spells. Identify the cape. Polymorph into wolf, otherwise it doesn't. Buy the armor. +4. Now what is going to help me better? Pretty much interchange. The difference being that the Ankeg plate mail -2 versus slashing, -1 versus slashing versus crushing. So the Ankeg mail is actually better. Sad to kill Drizzt, get his armor, and not use it. Identify. Armor back on. We'll identify Scimitar. Got Icing Death. Fire resistance 50%. I'm gonna fight someone with fire. It would be good to put that sword on real fast. +3. And Twinkle. Have it basically set as a +3, +2 armor. So that's nice. So I can use that. Have an even better armor class. Just the problem being is I don't actually know how to use a scimitar. Got longsword style. My only choice. What style? Scimitar style. Yeah. So the question is, when I level up in fighter and I get another proficiency, I start putting ticks into Scimitar, so that I can use that as an option. Sword I was using as a +2. So my number of attacks is 3/2. With a scimitar, it's just 1. So I will attack. I'll be attacking slower. And the THAC basically drops by 2 because of the non-proficiency. Damage is only 1 point difference. So do I fight a whole lot worse, but get that extra +2 AC? I think it will depend on the fight. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed our cheesy abuse of AI and the way we killed Drizzt, and I hope that is helpful to anyone that's trying to kill the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.